Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Hello my friends, my name is Mahendra. I'm from Biology Education 2019, University of Malang, UM. Now I want to presentation about environmental pollution. Okay, check. Environment. The environment is everything that is around us. It can be living, biotic, or non-living abiotic things. It includes physical, chemical, and other natural forces. The environmental surrounding consists of animals, water, oxygen, plants, and water. There are too many components in the environment. The components like human, plants, and animal, and then non-living components like energy, material, chemical, and etc. There are four key terms in the material. First is environmental pollution, pollution and pollutant. Environmental pollution is defined as the contamination of the physical biological components of the earth or atmosphere system to such an extent that normal environment processes are adversely affected. Pollution. Pollution is influence of any substance causing nuisance, harmful effects and nuisance to the organism. And then pollutant. Pollutant is the particular substance cause pollution. There are four types of pollution. First is water pollution, and air pollution, and lead pollution, and four is noise pollution. Okay, first is water pollution. The water pollution is the contamination of water bodies, usually as a result of human activities. Water bodies include, for example, lakes, rivers, oceans, aquifers, and groundwater. There are many sources of water pollution. The first is agricultural wastes. The chemical fertilizer and pesticides have become essential for producing high-yielding crops. Consequently, they have become a potential source of water pollution. This fertilizer contain major plant nutrients, mainly nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Excess fertilizer might age the groundwater by leaching or might be mixed with surface water of rivers, like lakes, and ponds by runoff and drainage. And then is industrial waste. The industrial waste. The major source of water pollution is the wastewater discharged from industrial and commercial bodies. These industrial are chemical, metallurgical, food processing industries, paper industries, textile. They discharge several organic and inorganic pollutants that prove highly toxic to living beings. And then is inorganic pollutants. The inorganic pollutants they include fine particles of different metals, chlorides, sulfates, oxides of iron, cadmium, acids, and alkalis. And then is organic pollutants. Organic pollutants they include oil, fats, phenols, organic acid, grease, and several other organic compounds, and etc. Air pollution. Then air pollution. Air pollution occurs when harmful or excessive quantities of substance, including the gas. like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, CFG, methane, and etc. Particles, both organic and inorganic, and biological molecules are introduced into Earth's atmosphere. And then land pollution. The land pollution, the demolition of Earth land, sewage often caused by human activities, and the misuse of land resources. It occurs when waste is not disposed properly. There are four causes of land pollution. There are four causes of land pollution. Construction. The building take up resource and land. The trees are cut down and used to make buildings. Takes away the place for animals and other organisms to live. And then agriculture. As there are more and more people inhabiting the earth, food is in higher demand, and forests are cut down and turned into farmland. In addition, herbicides, pesticides, artificial fertilizer, animal manure are washed into the soil and pollute it. And then domestic waste. Many tons of domestic waste is dumped every day. Some waste from homes, offices, and industries can be recycled or burned in incinerators. There is still a lot of garbage, such as refrigerators and washing machines, that are dumped in landfills simply because they can't be reused in any way nor recycled. And then it's like industrial waste. Plastic factories, chemical plants, oil refineries, nuclear waste disposal activity, large animal farms, coal-fired power plants, metal production factories, and other heavy industry all contribute to land pollution. And then is noise pollution. Noise pollution is excessive, displeasing human, animal, or machine-created environmental noise that disrupts the activity or balance of human or animal life. There are many sources of noise pollution. First is transportation system. The transportation system are the main source of noise pollution in urban areas. Then number two is construction of buildings, highway and streets cause a lot of noise due to the use of air compressor, bulldozer, loaders, dump trucks, and pavement breakers. Number three is industrial noise also adds to the already unfavorable state of noise pollution. And number four, loudspeakers, plumbing, boilers, generators, air conditioners, fans, and vacuum cleaners add to the existing noise pollution. So, how to stop pollution? First is making sustainable transportation choice. You can walk or ride your bike whenever possible. It will help to reduce air pollution and you will get some exercise and fresh air in the process. So you can go to office, school, university or campus by ride a bicycle or by foot so it can reduce air pollution. And then is reforestation. Number two is do not burn dust gas carelessly. And finally, number four is recycle waste that can still be used. Now I want to tell you about global warming and greenhouse effect. The global warming refers to a rise in the temperature surface of the Earth, and then greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is a process by which thermal radiation from a planetary surface is absorbed by atmospheric greenhouse gas and is radiated in all directions. There are proof of global warming in North Pole. There are before global warming and after global warming. Okay, thank you, my friends. Please forgive me, and I apologize if there are some mistakes. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Siapa kita? Indonesia. Siapa kita? Indonesia.